Tesla promised the future. Instead, people are burning alive inside cars they can't escape, while the company tells the world it's the safest vehicle ever made. Tesla's deadly design. Fires, autopilot failures, and the beginning of the end? Lithium batteries don't burn, they explode. They burn at over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, hotter than jet fuel. And unlike gasoline fires, you can't just put them out. They reignite again and again. Firefighters around the world have learned that when a Tesla goes up in flames, you aren't saving anyone inside. You're just waiting for the battery to finish killing them. That's not a rare edge case, it's becoming a pattern. In October 2024, 24-year-old Julie Eibender was driving in Florida when an SUV cut her off. Her Tesla hit a utility pole and instantly erupted in a fireball. Police smashed windows, they used extinguishers, they tried everything. Julie screamed for help, but she couldn't get out. By the time the fire was contained, she was gone. Witnesses said it was horrible. The community said she lit up every room she walked into. And Tesla? Silent. Fast forward to Germany. A father and two 9-year-old children burn alive after their Tesla veers off the road, hits a tree, and ignites. Another child, also 9, barely escapes. Local authorities say the car had to be extinguished multiple times. Think about that. The fire was so intense, so uncontrollable, that even firefighters couldn't stop it from reigniting. Now imagine surviving the crash, but dying because you couldn't find a door handle. That's what happened in California. 3 teenagers in a Cybertruck slam into a tree. One passenger, 19-year-old Krista Tsukara, survives the impact with minor injuries. She should be alive. Instead, she dies trapped inside as the battery catches fire. Why? Because Tesla designed the doors to be electronic. If the 12-volt system dies in a crash, and it did, the interior release is a tiny hidden cable under a rubber mat at the bottom of the door pocket. In a smoke-filled, burning cabin, she never found it. Her parents sued. They said, "This company is worth $1 trillion. How can you release a machine that's not safe in so many ways?" Their lawyer called it a horror story. Tesla knew this could happen, and they sold it anyway. This isn't just tragedy. This is design. This is the consequence of building machines where aesthetics matter more than survival. Minimalist design sounds beautiful until a mother is clawing at a touchscreen trying to open a door while the cabin fills with smoke. Tesla tells the world their cars are the safest ever made, but safe cars don't trap people inside while they burn. And that's just one side of the story. The other side drives itself. In 2019, in Florida, a man named George McGee trusted Autopilot. Tesla advertised it as self-driving. Full autonomy, Elon Musk promised. Safer than a human. So George believed it. He let the car handle the road. Then he dropped his phone. He bent down to pick it up. In that moment, the Tesla, still on autopilot, slammed into 2 people standing near a parked car. One was thrown 75 feet and killed. Police claimed autopilot should only be used with full driver attention. But in the showroom, on social media, in Elon's own words, they bragged about a future without drivers. In court, Tesla changed its story. Autopilot is just driver assistance. It needs supervision. The jury wasn't buying it. They found Tesla 33% responsible and ordered $243 million in damages. The verdict was clear. Tesla's words caused this. And it's far from the only autopilot disaster. A Tesla drove under a semi-trailer trailer in Florida, cut the roof clean off. The victim died instantly. In California, one slammed into a concrete divider, killing the driver as the car accelerated into the crash. In Texas, a Tesla veered off the road, burst into flames, and when firefighters arrived, there was no one in the driver's seat. Tesla insisted autopilot wasn't engaged. But then, Why had the car steered itself into a tree? Tesla has spent years insisting their technology is revolutionary, but the courts are starting to ask, at what cost? Because here's the deeper truth. Tesla's problem isn't just accidents, it's arrogance. Tesla believes software can replace human judgment, that automation is always better, that drivers are the problem, not the system. Elon once bragged that all Teslas built since 2016 have the hardware needed for full self-driving, and autonomy was just a software update away. That was 8 years ago. People died waiting for that update. Tesla also reinvented car manufacturing by promising fully automated factories. Elon said humans were too slow and inefficient. He replaced them with robots. He called it the machine that builds the machine. Reality? Excessive automation at Tesla was a mistake, Elon admitted in 2018. Humans are underrated. The robots failed. The cars piled up broken. Tesla nearly died. He quietly brought thousands of humans back to the line. He learned the lesson, then ignored it. Because Tesla still pushes software over safety. It still sells Autopilot as magical, but calls it beta in fine print. It still hides basic functions behind screens. It still designs doors that don't open without power. And worst of all, it still refuses accountability. When people burn alive, Tesla blames the driver. When Autopilot fails, Tesla blames misuse. When lawsuits emerge, Tesla says, customers were warned. Keep your hands on the wheel. Stay alert. It's not our fault you trusted us. But if it's not ready for trust, why market it as autonomy? Let's be brutally honest. Tesla built its brand on being the future, safer, smarter, cleaner, better. And for a while, people believed it. The cars were fast, the tech was flashy, the mission felt noble. But somewhere along the way, innovation became invincibility. Instead of asking, is this safe? Tesla asked, can we ship it now? Instead of improving manual safety controls, they removed them. Instead of addressing autopilot limitations, they overhyped it. Instead of recalling flawed door mechanisms, they buried complaints. And now, the consequences are catching up. Families are suing. Juries are listening. Fire departments are warning. Regulators are investigating. Insurance rates are rising. States are questioning self-driving claims. And the media is no longer dazzled by Elon's promises. And the public? They're starting to ask the one question Tesla has always feared. Is this company actually dangerous? Because it's not just about crashes. It's the pattern. Fires, entrapment, autopilot confusion, software glitches, unreliable sensors, lawsuits. And the thing no tech company wants to admit, humans are still better at handling nuance, instinct, and chaos than any AI. We've seen this story before. Boeing trusted software over pilots. People died. Facebook trusted algorithms over moderation. Society fractured. Now, Tesla trusts autopilot over drivers, and people are paying with their lives. Tesla's dream was to eliminate human error, but the truth is harsher. Their AI is making new errors humans never would, and their design choices are turning survivable crashes into death traps. A future without steering wheels might sound cool until your car locks you in and sets itself on fire. Elon Musk wants to launch driverless taxis, but how can we trust a company with robo-taxis when it can't build a door you can open in an emergency? This is bigger than a brand, bigger than one CEO. Tesla helped shape the world's faith in autonomous technology. If Tesla falls, that belief might fall with it. So we have to ask, honestly, urgently, is this the beginning of the end for Tesla? Not because the stock drops, not because the hype fades, but because at some point, the world stops tolerating preventable deaths. Because eventually, innovation doesn't excuse negligence. And because even the future must answer one simple question: what is a company worth if people keep dying inside its promise?